I'm about to press the button right now.
Are my tits sitting?
They're sitting. They're up. They're present.
It's important.
Stop texting me, WYD. The fuck? Fly me overseas. Make me renew my passport just to take me to the beach. I'm good, you don't gotta be my piece, but you gotta treat me like a queen to get me out the streets. Okay. Spoil me like a baby. Put my name across your back like it's 03 Tracy McGrady. He tell far begging me. Put it on to make him wanna marry me. Court me. Cover my court fees. Let's go watch the NBA from the floor seats. Pick me up and put that thing in sport, please. Yeah, I'm cold, but drop the top cause I need more breeze. Lie shit. All he do is buy shit. For first class, change the weather, change the climate. State to state, teleport. Stack that money like some Legos, make a fort. No WYD. Fly me overseas. Make me renew my passport just to take me to the beach. I'm good, you don't gotta be my piece, but you gotta treat me like a queen to get me out the streets. Okay, spoil me like a baby. Put my name across your back like it's 03 Tracy McGrady. He tell far begging me. Put it on to make him wanna marry me. Give me that grayscale, Hanifa. I need me some pieces. Breaking necks, eyes glued like they stuck with adhesive. What's on the menu? Face, body, looks. Serving these niggas got a glance and now they shook. Cash app, dollar sign, type my name, where's that? Stop hitting my phone if you ain't got the pass. Small talk with your niggas, boy, I'm about that action. And if you ain't getting money, why the fuck you relaxing? WYD. Fly me overseas. Make me renew my passport just to take me to the beach. I'm good, you don't gotta be my piece, but you gotta treat me like a queen to get me out the streets. Okay, spoil me like a baby. Put my name across your back like it's 03 Tracy McGrady. He tell far begging me. Put it on to make him wanna marry me.
Yo. Oh, I sound crispy.
Crispy.
You feel me?
Do I sound crispy?
Yo, so I just got one thing I want to say. My headphone, but yo, guess what?
What?
The loners is in the building. This is your man, Scrap Money, Livest Engineering in Land. I'm just here to make sure everything that y'all saying these mics is coming across as clear as possible. You know what I mean? Because we don't require the approval of the masses. We move how we move, and that's how we choose to move. You understand me? I'm here with my lovely co-host. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Love to hate me in the motherfucking building. I know you guys have missed me. I've been really grinding, and it's no excuse, but I am back, and we have a really great episode. So you know what I need you guys to do. The drink of the evening is the Jose Cuervo. That's what we're sipping on. And I need you to roll your blunts, snort your coke, get your drinks, whatever your vice is, and let's get this shit popping.
Alrighty, you know.
To bring it in, y'all see all this goodness. Y'all see all this beautifulness. Y'all see just all this just like melanin popping, just glowing, this black queen just giving what she's supposed to. We got a guest in the motherfucking building. Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? Whocamille? Let's motherfucking get it. Welcome, Miss Whocamille in the motherfucking building. Welcome to the Social Loners.
Thank you for having me at the Social Loners. I'm excited to be here tonight.
Listen, I've been actually trying to get you on for a minute. See, you girls that are just doing your thing and just working and grinding, y'all be so hard to get in contact with.
Well, that's because we working and grinding.
Y'all make me feel like I be chasing a cat. Like I'm just like, damn, shorty. Like
sometimes the cat is worth chasing though.
I was chasing,
you know,
and I'm like, you come in here, I'm like, meow. Okay, cool.
You know, I was just about to say, and then it's sometimes once you get that cat, it might say meow.
Yeah, meow. I'm definitely saying meow. So this is an interesting story. So. Let's go back a couple years ago, maybe pre-pandemic.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, Skitty, there's a cookout that happens in Baltimore somewhere in somebody's backyard. It's like huge. You're there. I think that the one I went, you invited me.
Whose cookout is it? Because even when you told me that at Safeway, I'm like
every year. It's a huge cookout back in somebody's backyard. They got the food. They got the DJ.
It's in somebody's backyard, or it's in it's in the park.
No, somebody's backyard.
No, it's like at a house.
DJ, the DJ that
DJ JG, the Four Corners
how could you
cookout.
not? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yo, because it's like 5 big cookouts that I go to every summer.
Well,
yo.
motherfucking
Like,
name all 5 of them. God damn it! What I'm saying is, okay.
Apologies.
Because I'm
Shout
always
out to DJ JG. By the
shout
way.
out to
The
DJ
Four Corners
JG.
movement,
We
man.
miss
Yo,
him.
my bros already.
Right.
So my brothers always tell me spots. I'm always like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Yeah, facts.
Right, where we
So
at?
he dropped the info, and so I went, and it was lit as fuck, and it was dark, and it was a vibe, and everybody just vibing, doing their thing. And it was just this girl that just stomped through the crowd with her blonde on, and I'm like, meow. Who
Was
the
it
fuck?
full blonde back then?
You had a ponytail, the blonde ponytail.
Okay, so then my roots were blonde too.
You was
yeah,
giving.
I was
So I
giving
was like,
that.
who is
yeah, I was in my bimbo phase.
And I loved it. Maybe that's why I was like, meow. I don't know. It called my inner bimbo, but I liked it. And I stopped you, and I was like, girl, what's it giving? You probably don't remember. We just kind of chatted,
Chopped it up a little
and
bit.
I was like, because I could tell that you kind of you had some type of star power about you. And I was like, she does something. And of course, since I do the podcast,
Right.
I was being nosy, and so I started following.
Did a
you on
little
Instagram.
research.
Yeah, started following you on Instagram. I was like, wait a minute, she's not just this cute bitch walking through the crowd.
Let 'em know.
You know what I'm saying? You actually you got talent. You can spit. You actually is smart and can spit your shit. So I started following.
No,
I became a
facts,
fan.
facts.
And, I've been trying to get you on. So I wanted to say all that to say welcome. I'm really happy.
Thank you.
Because the accident part happens because what? I'm in the supermarket.
Okay, we at the market. What is this? 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Looking like, I'm looking like I'm not supposed to see nobody at the market.
No,
you know what I'm
she's
saying?
looking like I'm at the market. Like, yeah, I'm a bad bitch at the market. We at the market.
We'll go with that.
What was y'all getting? Was y'all getting like 1 meal type food?
Well, I
or
was-
like
What were
y'all
you
was
getting,
making
Kat?
I
money?
was running in there because my son seems to run in my life, and he always has demands, and he eats like a fucking grown man.
Ooh.
Like, so I was just grabbing some shit before I went to work.
I was
Yeah.
grabbing like, I don't know. I think I had like,
She was pushing her cart doing
I
the
had,
thing.
I had a little cart,
Yeah.
didn't I? Right?
I don't know. It was giving like you was about to do some type of Sunday.
I
dinner or
told you I'm
something.
taking care of my ill mother at home.
So you definitely was giving like, yeah, I got shit to take care
I
of.
got
And so
shit
when
to
I
do.
seen her, my
Okay,
eyes locked
that's
with her.
what it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, who, Camille?
And I
Okay.
was like, who? Because, I'm out in I'm just, and that's like my local grocery store. So that's like the grocery store I grew up going to. And so it was really the first time somebody like recognized me at home for real. And I sometimes in Atlanta, I get it. This girl, actually twice at the Publix, because that's the name of the grocery store that's close to me. But I've had 2 people. One guy was like, it was a Monday. And he was like, you did your Millie Monday yet? And I was like, no, I ain't do it. I ain't posted yet. It's coming. I was like, you be watching? He was like, yeah, I'll be watching. So I'm like, all right, cool. And then literally right before I came back home last week, this girl was like, your name Camille? And I was like, yeah. She was like, you be rapping. She was like, you be rapping your ass off. She was like, I be watching you on Instagram. So I was like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like, call me Whocamille in that moment. Like, that would be flawed. But, that was in the back of my head. Like,
let's be very clear about the
bitch,
branding.
it ain't no Camille to you. No,
Let's
just
be clear about the branding. The branding is...
Oh, the branding is Whocamille. And it's kind of like did y'all watch the Kanye West documentary on Netflix?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, you remember when he was like, they called me Kanye, they didn't call me Kanye West. But at that point in your career, all you really have is your name.
Yeah,
all I
facts.
have is Whocamille right now. So I want people to address me the way that I want them to address me. And then if they want to start calling me, it's almost like if they feel like, oh, that's my girl, I'm gonna just call her Camille. Like, because there's so much of a fan,
Right.
I've already got them as a fan. I don't mind you calling me Camille. But if you almost like not respecting my gangster as an artist, and you just feel like you know me from 5th grade and you want to call me Camille, you got the game fucked up.
Right, true
Or
that.
a lot of times when they see it on like my Instagram is Whocamille, on social media platforms is Whocamille, on streaming platforms is Whocamille, and it's all one word. So sometimes when like people just put Camille, it's like, bitch, did you do any type of research? And it almost deters me from wanting to,
Because it's Whocamille,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, if you just put it separate, or you just put one, if you put it separate, or you just put one name, your stuff is not going to come up. So
Yeah, it's capital
kinda like, how
W,
did you
capital
pull up-
C, all one name. Who? But yeah, I like doing that because it's a question. A lot of times I introduce myself and say, who Camille? And they're like, huh? Who? They're like, Camille? And like it kind of, they're confused because it sounds like a question when I'm introducing myself. And then I just get to, say it again. And then they're like,
explain the
oh,
why.
okay. And then it kind of
It
sticks.
forced you to ask. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. So it's almost a speaking point.
So let's focus on the who. You
Yeah.
feel me? I want to know who Camille is. You feel me?
Yeah.
What are some of your pet peeves?
Some of my pet peeves are being texted WID. Y'all just heard the intro song. I say,
Facts.
stop texting me WID. fly me overseas, make me renew my passport just to take me to the beach. I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you the homie, like, bitch, WID, what you doing? Like, bitch, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. But like, if we, you know, in the talking phase as a gentleman and a lady, and you ask me what I'm doing, I'm probably not going to respond, or I'll just send you the link directly to the music video so you can just imagine what could have happened if had you not texted me WID.
Sheesh.
Because it's given give plans.
Yeah. Kind
I
of,
feel-
sort of.
I
So
feel
it's
like-
give plans, but also like just have conversation. Like it's not. I'm not even one of those that's like, as soon as I meet a nigga, he need to tell me where we going, this, that, and the third. Like just have conversation.
Yeah.
Say something that'll make
I think that social media has exposed how kind of like men lack creativity in conversation.
Oh yeah, for
And I
sure.
also
Some men,
People
I
send
wanna just keep
memes
it
as
accurate.
conversation
Some
now.
I
men.
mean,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
don't want no hit dogs to start barking. Let's be clear about that. I don't want no Chihuahuas, Rottweilers, Pit Bulls. Let's be clear. I'm just saying what I said.
Okay.
If you one of them boring niggas, then you're gonna be hurt. And if you one of them creative niggas, you should keep what I'm saying moving.
But also, if you a boring nigga, like, come on, let's do the math. 2 + 2 = 4. What makes you think that I want a boring nigga? Not y'all. I'm talking about the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So here's
Yeah.
the thing. I think that also social media made it easy for like for like boring niggas to get like to do
for
the
sure.
least.
I mean, even just being able to respond with an emoji. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like that's,
bitches, that niggas
sometimes
done
guys
pulled some
think that
pussy
is
off
them
emojis and
like
memes.
shooting a shot off of like sending like heart eyes to a post that you
Meme
put
and
on your
emoji
story.
pussy getting niggas.
Yeah, so I'll say text me WID, get some is a pet peeve. What else? Just like when people and I'll probably do this too, but like when you know we in public and a nigga might just be really, or whoever you with just is like super loud on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, can you pipe it down a little bit? Like, oh my God, everybody is looking. Not that like,
Yeah, yo, I'ma
that's the
park the
thing,
rolls in the
right?
corner
It's like,
of the
oh my
mud,
God,
shit,
like I don't
feel
mind that
me?
you saying it, but bro, like tone it down a little bit. Let me think of one more. A nigga that you tell somebody like you're going to get your nails done, and then once the nails are done, there's been no mention of a payment. They want to say like, oh, let me see your nails. You'll
They wanna
never see my.
they
You'll
wanna
never
see what
see
they
these
didn't pay
nails.
for. Why do you want to see them?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if you knew I was going to get my nails done. But that's another thing, is that it's not their responsibility. That's just all in my head, and I'm aware of that.
So is it that boss shit? Like, I know what I'm worth and I can do it on my own, and then it costs to look this good. So if you want a part of this, you know what I'm saying, pay the price.
You know
like,
what? Honestly, as much as I want to be that bitch, I'm not. Like,
Okay.
I want to be like, I want to give city girl for real, but
in reality, what's the giving?
It's really
It's
giving.
giving you cooking salmon dinners and
It's given like it's given the other day. I was like, this my last. I'm never like not this my last time because I hadn't done it. But I was like, I just kind of had a moment where like I thought I liked like certain people, and then I'm like, I actually hate these niggas, and I'll never cook for another man again. They're not even gonna know that I can cook. I'm just gonna act like I can't do like house things.
we got a studio
You know what I'm
audience,
saying?
and the looks is so rare. But I'm eating this up. I love it.
That's just the whole evolution of everything. You know what I mean? Some people may just be such a vibe in the beginning, and then you blink your
I hope
eye,
I'm
and
doing
next
all
thing you know.
right. You know,
This is so. I want to kind of go back to something because I wanted to ask about it. So when that guy or that girl like kind of they knew who you were, how did that feel in that moment?
Oh, you saying like at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it threw me off. Like it really threw me. I'm in the grocery store. I wasn't looking as well put together when I saw you. No, I'm saying like when I saw you, I was down bad. Not really down bad. I just had on sweats. I had no makeup.
Shorty had on some cornrows and she had on her sweatpants.
I just took my hair out today. I was like, okay,
Like-
this is enough. But yeah, it was real chill. But when I was in the store, I was just grabbing my little bottle of wine, and he was just like, it was really
that
how
means
he.
you're not a catfish.
It was really okay. It was really facts that they can recognize me.
Because these days niggas can't be recognized as bitches
Recognized,
that they
right.
be liking and be
Facts.
beasting with online
'Cause it's the filter. Okay.
And then when the bitch is off the filter, she's like 5 shades different. You know, her weight size or her shape may not be what he saw or what he thought he saw. And a lot of guys have been complaining about that lately. Like, damn, she a 10 online and she without the 1 in person.
Okay, but in person and online, there is 0. So what the fuck do they be talking about? You know what I'm saying?
So can I
Like,
say-
no shade, but like
Let me
men's
say- so-
expectations are so.
You know what?
Like-
Here's the thing. I'm
think
gonna be
it's gonna
honest.
be both ways.
I'm gonna be
Yeah, of
honest.
course it's both ways,
I've seen
but-
some Decepticons where I feel that way. I'd be like,
I-
damn, bitch.
you get what I'm saying?
You ain't even a bad. I love me a bitch when I see her. I'm like, okay, bitch, you cute.
Right.
It is disappointing when you a bitch is online or a nigga's online and what you see is what you see, and you feel like that's what it is. And then when you see him in person, again, I'm not talking about a slight difference. I'm talking about what you like.
Is that you?
Or they
like,
speaking,
damn.
you don't even know who's speaking to you because you're a whole Decepticon.
Not a Decepticon.
That's me to Decepticon.
They're real life walking catfish.
I saw a tweet though that said, women, we hold women to such a higher standard when it comes to how we look and how we carry ourselves, but men can irritate all 5 senses and nobody blinks. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's almost true. Like,
well, no, because I mean, honestly, I be looking at men's fingernails. I be looking at like their feet. I be looking at their teeth to see if they're
feel
cracked.
that, but what I'm saying is they still get pussy.
What I be,
bro, like niggas with long nails can still get pussy because there's some bitch out there that's gonna overlook it.
She got dirty nails too.
I guess.
I mean, I don't even worry about what's happening in that lifestyle.
She gonna clean them.
I'm just saying. I was just saying.
What's she gonna do? She gonna say, "Let me get that Q-tip."
I got a kit.
But there's stuff that I feel like
they got that little Five Below nail kit.
Like men tutu. I get it.
You know,
but I think it was great. I think it was great that he recognized you and was able to give you that support. And I know that felt good.
Yeah, it did feel good. It was cool with him. And then the girl was kind of like, she was like on the phone and stuff. So she kind of broke her conversation. Was like, "Your name Camille?" And I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "You be rapping?" Like, I was like, "I do be rapping."
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing music seriously since 2019.
So you just started?
It's still new. I guess you could say that's 4 years. I'm like a baby. I'm like a toddler.
Nicki Minaj. Okay, so you know how Nicki Minaj, all she's been doing is having meltdowns about the young female rappers that's coming up, and the same lack of respect she had for Queen Bee, she expects it for the upcoming rappers to give her. So Nicki Minaj would try to drag you and be like, "You ain't putting enough time in because you ain't start when you was 2." So how would you? Because let me be clear. Whocamille, if y'all think that I'm bullshitting, I'm not just hyping because I wouldn't even invite her on if I thought she was bullshit. I really heard her music and I wanted, I wanted you to come on. But check her out. I feel like you have a lot of talent. I feel like you have a lot of time, more talent than a lot of females that are out now that maybe, whether it's aesthetics or who they know, they're like getting shine and they're not really saying shit. Right?
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of I think with new in 2023, right? Mm-hmm. And some people may detest this for the sake of 2 bigger artists who are actually like popping right now who didn't pop off of this. Yeah. But a lot of women use samples. Like if you realize a lot of women kind of blow off of a song based on a sample. Yeah. And it's almost like I'm very pro sample. Don't think I'm anti sample, but it seems like sometimes we can't. You got to almost ride that wave to be put on or get some recognition. It's something that people recognize already.
Because people are, that shit either has to be really motherfucking catchy.
Yeah.
Or like, it has to be familiar and then you can rip it or make it better than what it was.
Exhibit A of extremely catchy, the 2 women I was talking about was, "You thought I was feeling you, that nigga a munch." It's so easy to say, it's so fun to say, or doing a spelling bee.
About shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd be like, what? I
wouldn't. Well,
I'm like Ice Spice, yo.
Listen, we fight all the time.
She didn't say she didn't like her. She just said she don't think that she talks about shit.
I don't think she. What are you talking about?
But also, listen, Ice Spice might be like 21 years old, right? Ice Spice, her brand is she's the flyest bitch in the projects, right? That's what it gives. She's grown, but she also looks 16 at the same time. Her stuff is catchy. Like she's
talking her shit.
She's talking her shit, and her shit is relatable to the people. So that was Exhibit A1. Is that's just kind of it's fun to say, but it ain't nothing like spelling on a track. I'm FREE, fuck, nigga free. It's too easy. Kids spell, women spell, men spell. When you spell on a track, it's gonna catch. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're talking about fuck.
I think that Glorilla is more entertaining than Ice. But like I see why.
Oh, you saying the personality wise?
Yeah, and just I think that she be talking her shit. Like they some hood bitches that talk that shit. And I feel like her bitches, like when you see their videos before, you're the entertaining.
It still matches the energy.
They're entertaining as fuck.
Okay,
that's
that shit gets you hyped.
Like, you like these bitches is fun as fuck, but they really about this shit like rapping.
Yeah, like they really So
there's a sense of damn, like I could respect that. I just feel like Ice Spice caught a quick TikTok or something like that.
And you know what? And if I could catch a quick TikTok, I would too.
But you have talent behind it.
I get what you said. I feel that, but also it's like, if you have talent, that's the thing is that we're not selling music anymore. We're selling people. And if the people like you, they're gonna play that music. They don't care what you're talking about. If they like you, you have to sell a brand.
So as an artist, a female artist in a male dominated industry. Not more so how far you're willing to go, but where is that line of, okay, well, I got to be likable, and this is out of line? Because you hear stories all the time about females and how they're propositioned in the studio. Like, okay, yeah, I could give you that studio time, but let me take you to dinner. Let me suck your big toe. Let me, whatever. Let me put hot sauce on it, whatever.
My big toe. Put hot sauce and suck the hot sauce off my big toe.
These guys are weird as fuck.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm just saying.
How you separate the pimps from the simps? You feel me?
No, okay, I get that.
But I'm just saying, niggas have some weird kinks. But what I'm saying is,
as an artist, like when they come on to me and things like that. Because if you want it bad and
you accept in the industry that it's not even about talent. I have that. But I gotta push something different, and sex appeal is 98% of that. Mm-hmm. What is the line? How do you draw the line, create the line when you're working with males?
So the thing is, I feel like really I get it more on the internet than I do in person. Because in person, I move with my manager, and my manager is a male, so it's almost like
he's protecting you. He's
protecting. Basically, but it's not like this is my security. It's just when we come in together, it almost looks as if we are together.
Yeah, it's a layer of
comfort. Don't push that. They don't push it. You know what I'm saying? Online though, I stop it quick. Usually when they say, hey love, I like what you got going on, let's work. And so I'll come right in and say, hey, before we get into any work, please address me like you would address a man in the DM. Like, you don't have to do that, hey love, hey beautiful, hey baby. I'm not none of that to you.
So what about if he hopped in your shit like, hey nigga, the fuck, let's work.
Dummy.
Not the way you was just talking princess shit. You're not gonna be with none of that.
I mean, that's also just a respect thing, though. Like, come on, like, why would you address me?
What I say, men are real dumb and simple. So put it in simple terms. If because they're gonna go one or two ways. Men, I think we expect men to be something they're gonna be, which is complex or like creative. So they're basic. It's like, okay, if she's saying don't approach me.
I want to make it extra basic though, because you're gonna approach a man and be like, "What's up, bruh? I like what you got going on. Let's work." I'll make it simpler. What's up? I like what you got going on. Let's work.
Give me any
you don't have to call me any name. You don't exactly. You don't have to set any tone. You see what I got going on. A lot of times,
they're trying to lure you to work with women. Go through that all the time.
All
they
the
have
time.
Horror stories.
All the time. Yeah.
Because men are like not all men, but
a lot of times they can be predatory.
It's like, okay, you want some, I want some. You want that record, I want that fat pussy.
Well, let me just step in and say this is for the gentlemen, though.
Like, okay, as much as I'm not anti-male, but
but we gotta call a spade a spade.
Absolutely.
And so that's why it's important. You're coming up in the industry, so it's gonna be important. Okay, let me keep it funky. Then you got. Listen, and I'm just talking. This is what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stand on whatever the fuck. Then you got Sukiana type bitches that's on all fours. They on leashes. Is you down with that?
I'm only making that face because I just saw the video in South Beach.
This is your video where you say, this is not your video where you say I have a creative directive and I want to push this. This is, would you, for the sake of going viral, because it ain't about talent.
For the sake of going viral, Suki, if you're watching this is Whocamille from Jisoo Woo in Atlanta. I saw you in the store and I sent you 3 songs and I told you I could write for you. Fuck with me.
Yeah, wait.
Okay, so that's what we going with. Give her some material. Let me
tell you this, because I also write for artists. I got my first writing credit last year on Flo Millie's album.
Let's go.
I got my first writer's credit, and so but when you write the things Suki's gonna say, I'm never saying on a track, but I get to tap into that. I get to say, open this pussy like a storefront, blast off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say some wild shit that like I would never say.
You can get as wild as you want to get with it.
I get to tap into a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy writing for other people.
That probably would be fun. You know what I mean?
What you just said was, no, personally, I'm not gonna get on all fours. But if I can inspire Sukiana,
to answer your question, I'm not getting on all fours. You're not gonna walk me by my hair. That's not my brand. That's not who I am. I tell people all the time, you want out the mud trenches rap? I don't have it for you. I say 410. But I'm on the Columbia side of 410, okay? When people meet me, they say, oh, you from Baltimore? You from The Wire? Absolutely not. No shade to those who are. But I also, it would be a disservice to my parents to claim something for the hard work that they did to allow me and my siblings to grow up in that nice big house in Columbia, Maryland. So shout out to my parents. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my dad. Keep watching over me. Love you.
Let's go. That's really important.
I like that.
There's no, I don't judge.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever a woman feel like she got to do to make it, and she's comfortable with it,
Yeah.
and she comfortable with down the line when she evolves, somebody be able to pull that up, whether it's her kids or whatever, and she's comfortable with, that's something that she has
if you're
to,
comfortable with. But also, that's the thing, is that it seems as though Suki is extremely comfortable in who she is. She is herself unapologetically, and she's okay with it. You know what I'm saying? My brand is, and I'm still building it, but I mean, my brand is my story, and that's really what it is. A lot of people's, I think a lot of women's brand, I don't know if I can say it. No, I do. I think a lot of women in rap, their brand is their actual story. I think the men be the ones that be flogging for real. They be bluffing. But women, like, that's the thing is, like, I feel like
when they're spitting what they really went
no,
through.
I'm saying, just so, I mean, I don't mind if a little white lie in rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta gas that shit. You gotta almost manifest that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about jets. I don't got a jet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do that. I'm saying more so like how they portray themselves in the public eye. Yeah. Like when I go out, you're gonna be able to tell that I was raised a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I'm no shade to the twerker, but I'm not a twerker. I have maybe in a section like at the club maybe, but I'm not. If you go on my Instagram, you can't find a video of me throwing ass. Even when I'm doing Trillers or Millie Mondays, when I mention pussy or ass, I'd like poke it out and like might bend over, but I'm not throwing ass like that. That's just my brand.
Because you want people to see the talent.
Yeah, but then also I just don't feel super comfortable doing that on the exactly. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the
parents that raised you right.
Okay.
But how about, so what do you have to say to people that are like story Columbia? What story you got from Columbia?
The story that I have from Columbia is that I was it's my story. Fuck, what are we doing? We're competing to see who is on the struggle bus the longest. Like, what are we competing about? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I got that a lot though, because my father was a pastor in over West growing up. And I remember, but even back then I was young, so I would like try to go home and like listen to the rap song so I could be ready. But they would laugh at us and like be like, yo, you like your little county ass, like this, that, and the third. And of course then I'm like, like I just wanted to be like them. But now, like, no shade, but it's kind of like, not y'all making fun of me because my parents did what the fuck your parents should have did. Ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm like, not to put it like that, but like, let's be for real.
No, I get it. I definitely get it. So this
you
is
know.
what I want to know. I want to take it back to the music. You feel me?
Let's go back to the music.
Who did you fuck up on that mic to let you know, I got it? So let me get in the studio.
You know, so my homeboy Dash, his name is Dash Cito. Shout out to him. He used to rap. He doesn't do it so much now, but I can kind of hold a tune. I say that I'm a choir singer, I'm not a soloist. And he would be like, back in like 2016, 2017, he would be like, Camille, can you, this is my friend from middle school, right? So he can call me Camille. So he like, Camille, like, can you sing on this hook? Can you do this and a third? So I'll be like, all right. And so I would do it. And then in 2018, Chance the Rapper put out a song called Whocamille, right? I don't know. I know every time I say this, nobody knows it, but it's super upbeat. It's really fast. It might have like 2 other people on there, but it's just a super fun song. Yeah. And when I heard it, I was like, "Fuck! I want to make a song that makes me feel the way that this song feels." So I just got on YouTube and I heard this beat, and I ended up writing the third song on my project, Copper and Carbon, Houdini. And so one time, me and Dash in 2018, we went to the studio, and I was really just going to support him. And then he was like, "Oh, we got extra time, Camille. You want to, lay down that shit that you rap for me in the car?" So I was like, "All right, cool." And so I went in the studio and I did it. And then when I realized that they literally press a button and they play it back for you that quickly, I was like, oh shit, like this is like how music is made. And so I kind of, in hindsight, it was trash. You know what I'm saying? That's 2018. I've grown so much since then. But after that, I kind of just kept doing it.
Was it you that I seen? Like, did you just like, either you were out in Atlanta and was it an event or something like that? And I feel like you like met Trina, or there's something.
Yeah, so that's what it was. That's something in Atlanta. It's actually under the umbrella that I'm under. So Pinky Cole and Derek Hayes, shout out to them too. Pinky is the CEO and founder of Slutty Vegan ATL, the restaurant, and Derek Hayes is her fiance, and he is the founder and CEO of Big Dave's Cheesesteaks. She's actually from Sedonia, in Baltimore. So she's from Baltimore and he's from Philly, and they're in Atlanta now. And they have something called American Sesh. And so American Sesh is basically like a round table for entrepreneurs, business entrepreneurs or anybody who has an idea or a dream, and then there's some celebrities in each sesh. I think they're on like sesh 22, 23 at this point. They're really killing that shit. So shout out to them. Yeah. But so when I went that time, and I was saying that time because I'm in Atlanta because of Slutty Vegan, because of Pinky. We can get to that in a second. But Trina was there, and so I had to take my little video with Trina. But it's actually funny because that wasn't my first time meeting Trina. I actually met her in 2021. I ended up at her birthday dinner. I'm very cool with her manager, KD. Shout out KD. I'm cool with her manager, KD. And so KD was like, oh, Trina's having a birthday dinner at this place. So I got invited. We went to the birthday dinner. She was like, then we going to this club. And so I ended up like in the section with Trina, and we was smoking, and like I had a blow pop in my purse. So I felt like I had to give an offering. So I'm like, deal of one candy, and she was like, oh yeah, I'll take a blow pop. And so I gave it to her at the club. And then when I seen her just recently, I just so happened to have a blow pop in my bag at the same time. So I'm like, I gave you a blow pop last time. I think this is our thing. And
so that's probably how she's gonna remember you.
I hope so.
So at the end of the day, do you feel like she was like how she portrays herself? Did you get a chance to possibly talk about?
So no, that's the thing. It's like, so when you meet celebrities, and being in Atlanta, and like it's so many more celebrities, it happens. 1, 2, they are regular normal people. Let me look at Facebook. They are regular normal people. YouTube. When you come across that celebrity, they are regular, normal people, y'all. Like, I actually try as much as I want to be like, oh, I'm Whocamille. Of course, I'll introduce myself. I'm Whocamille. But, like, sometimes they don't want to be immersed in them. They want to chill. So I just got to have to, I got to see her. I got to see her at the birthday dinner. I got to see her at American Sesh. Maybe see her one more time. And then she's going to want to know who the fuck I am, because she keeps seeing me. You get what I'm saying?
Whocamille.
Who are you? And then we say, who am I? Oh, I'm Whocamille.
Yo, on the real, I almost threw up on Jacquees. You feel me?
No, you didn't.
I was coming out the club.
3-foot Jacquees?
Yeah, I almost tripped over him. He was in the way, and
you almost tripped over him like he was like a shoe.
I thought you said threw up like you was hyped, like you was like had a little. I was like, hold on.
No, I was hurt, yo.
Oh, okay.
I'm coming out stumbling, and he all in the way.
Where was this?
I'm like, watch out. This is a couple.
Not watch out.
My birthday weekend a couple years ago. We had went down to Atlanta because the Ravens was playing the Falcons. So the whole weekend it was just lit. A lot of Baltimore folks down there, and yeah, Jacquees was standing outside the club. I come running out just looking for some bushes. He was in the way. Watch out, Short. I'm like, move out of the way, Short. They're like, yo, that's Jacquees. I'm like, yeah, all right.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm about to Earl right now.
Get your little ass out of the way, Jacquees.
Right.
So if there was a song that at the end of the day we could play, I know that we played the intro to introduce the show, but if let's just say that nobody has ever heard of Whocamille and you wanted to make an impression, what song could we feature right now that they could look up on YouTube on their own, your catalog, and play to set the tone on what type of artist
Whocamille is? Yes. All right, I'm gonna let them hear Nunu. That's NEW space NEW.
And what inspired this song?
So this is actually the first song that I wrote in a writer's room. Meaning there were other people on the track. So before this, I was writing all of my music.
Okay.
And then I ended up at this studio, and it was me. Rush is his name. Big Corey Escanelli. Matt was in the room.
I think that's co-writers.
Yeah, absolutely. That means that that's what I'm doing right now. I'm giving them credit.
What a lot of artists do, but
this is what all the artists. Listen, y'all. This is Facebook, YouTube. This is what all the artists do, and this is what all the artists should do. Art is collaborative. Yes, it is collaborative. It's a collaborative effort. You should work with writers, and hip hop is really the only genre where we're so stuck on. But I write my own bars. Nobody gives a fuck. Is it a hit?
It's ego and pride.
Is it a hit?
Right.
Who cares?
I say that too.
Is it a hit? So play this and let me know if it was worth, working with some other ones. This is Nunu, and it was inspired because I say I ain't from the hood, but I be there like I'm Nunu.
Oh,
I talk my truth.
Okay.
All right, so live and direct. You know what I mean? I like how you say this, right? So I'm taking this from you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Talk to him.
We got Whocamille in the building. We're gonna get into this new joint. We got Whocamille in the building. Whocamille. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into this new joint.
And it's available on all platforms: Apple, Tidal, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube. Nunu. Whocamille. Let's get it.
I'm gonna actually.
Falling for that voodoo, and if you wanna watch, you gotta pay a price like Hulu. dogs on them. Put them paws on them. Take a trip with them, but I never fall for them. Blow them racks at the dealership, they all for it. And I ain't worried about that nigga, cause they all going. I'm the creme de la crema, a big bag getter. The new Jack Ripper used to be a school skipper. I got 3 to 5 niggas, they big tippers. I like big tender and I like popping tags. Tell far killer, new chinchilla. Gotta come bigger, at least 6 figures. Cause I'm cold like the winter, sweet in the center. Eat it up for dinner, and give me all the cash. Need that deposit in my pocket, I'm not on the market. Play with my money like a dummy, you a walking target. Hop out the whip, you see the shit, don't gotta even park it. So when I pull up, bitches shut up, stop with all that barking. Red riding through the hood, but today I'm the one. I'm double M on the hood with the stars and the rubs. And I wish a bitch would, shit ain't sweet as it look. Fresh nails, pressed hair, still a beat a bitch up. I'm the creme de la crema, a big bag getter. The new Jack Ripper used to be a school skipper. I got 3 to 5 niggas, they big tippers. I like big tender and I like popping tags. Tell far killer, new chinchilla. Gotta come bigger, at least 6 figures. Cause I'm cold like the winter, sweet in the center. Eat it up for dinner, and give me all the cash.
All right. That's new. Whocamille.
That was very sexy.
You like that? That's how you describe it?
That was very sexy and spicy. You talking your shit. It's definitely like one of those like summer jams where you put that shit on, you going out with your girls, you pop. You about to go to the club, you about to go out, and you about to drag on these niggas, so you gotta play this.
Yeah.
You know what? If I close my eyes,
What you think?
and
What
listen
you see?
to how,
What you
just
think?
listen to the beat and just feel the swag. Pause.
Why is there a pause after feel the swag?
I don't know.
Because they don't like to
I ain't
feel.
I ain't want to trigger nobody. You feel me?
Feelings is
For feeling the swag.
Hey, it is what it is. But look, check it out. When I close my eyes and listen to it, right, I picture the slow bop with some heels on with the shopping bags. You feel me?
Okay, like walking through the mall,
Yeah.
like I just got done shopping.
Yeah, you definitely. Now I'm noticing something. You definitely put out that energy of. You definitely put out that energy of if like a guy is maybe a blue collar 9 to 5, he can't fuck with you or approach you.
I'm not mad at blue collar 9 to 5s. I'm not.
Your music
Because-
tells them don't even.
The
come
music
this
says
way.
don't even come
you
this
can-
way.
Hey, you can be a blue collar
But
9
you
to
know
5 and
what?
pop tags.
No, I'm aware of that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at it. But also, like, where I am in my music journey, like, I'm on a journey. Like, I'm not, like,
Gonna be shy, not
rich.
fucking-
Like, not yet. The money
Yeah.
is dependent. But I'm still, like, on a budget. I'm still, like, I'm making it happen. I'm not mad at anybody get into it how they get into it. I prefer, if you're going to be my partner, if we're going to do it together, I would prefer that it's legal. Now, if it is illegal, I don't want to know shit. I don't want to know shit.
motherfuckers
I don't
ain't-
care. Actually, you can be doing shit illegally. I don't want to know nothing. Like, I
easier
don't
for
want an
you to vouch
inkling.
if you
You
don't
get what I'm
even know.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to know an inkling of nothing. And I like it that way.
Facts over fiction.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the hardest part about starting up in 2000 in 2000, like in the 2000s basically, and where music is? What's the hardest part about being a female artist and trying to get in the game, especially in the area that you're in?
Well, I'll say now. Can we go with 2023?
Yeah.
In 2023 is everybody is trying to do music. Everybody can do music. So that's one. It's oversaturated, but if it's for you, it won't miss you, right? And so one is oversaturated. Two, I'm in Atlanta, so it's super oversaturated, but it's also the exact place that I need to be for where I am in my career right now.
Right.
Like, if
what
I
edge
was
does that give you being in Atlanta?
say to what advantage?
What or what's the perks or the pros or advantage?
Oh, the perk is that today is like I'm doing this podcast today.
Yeah.
After the podcast, I could go to a showcase and then showcase what I got go. Here, it's the podcast, and I'm going home because here in Baltimore or even in DC, it's like okay, it's very much. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the entertainment world. That shit do not happen during the week, and if it does, it ain't popping.
Right.
No shade if you doing something
it's
during the
somebody's
weekend,
birthday or
and
something.
if you're doing
Somebody with
something.
somebody.
If you're listening to this and you in Baltimore or DC and you're doing a show during the week and it is popping, book me so I can be the judge of that.
Okay, talk your shit.
But that's just my experience.
You feel like the resources as
Oh,
far as
the
to
resources,
showcase and show your talent
absolutely,
is more plentiful in Atlanta. Which
So
it
there's
is. We've had
that.
people say that they go to Atlanta, they go to LA. We hear that those are two places
I'll
right
say
that we
that.
hear.
But then also, not only is it the events, it's the people that are in the events.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I'm seeing
Let's go. Let's
celebrities.
elaborate.
I'm seeing celebrities, you know what I'm saying? And you might not always, well, that's the thing, is my goal when I do see a celebrity is to introduce myself.
Right.
I'm not going to always go into, I'm this, I'm that. I just want to say, hey, so they can recognize me. I feel like I have a recognizable presence and a recognizable look that they won't forget.
And you are professional with that. 'Cause
You
you're
know
like,
what I'm
hey,
saying?
my name is Whocamille.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I think I speak very well, so it's something that they
out
won't
to
really
Howard
forget.
County.
Say it again. Shout out to Howard
Shout out
County
to Howard.
Public
That's
School
something
System.
I'm working on too
That
myself.
part.
You know what I mean? Just
Okay.
being direct with the introduction instead of like, oh, that's such and such over there. No, you gotta walk up like, yo, what's
Well,
going on?
so
My name's
you
Brad.
start
Yeah.
with that, but that's
And
the
then keep-
thing.
you
But
keep-
that's
you keep it
also
pushing after
so.
that.
I'll say I wasn't a fan of that. My manager Escanelli, shout out to Escanelli. I mean, he'll be like, "That's so and so. You need to go talk to them." Like I know already when we go in the spots, he don't even gotta tell me no. Like when I'm I'm not putting my back down. When I get in the spot, I'm going straight to the DJ
You're
booth.
working the room.
I'm going to the DJ booth. I'm asking the DJ, you good? What you want to drink? Before I even mention I'm an artist.
Right.
I gotta butter them up a little bit. What you drinking?
No, that's smart.
And so I go
Not
to the
butter.
I gotta give them
Honey
a little
butter?
honey butter, sticky.
I love honey butter.
And so I go to DJ, what you drinking? And they'll tell me whatever they drinking. I go get it, and then I bring them like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm an artist. I do this, that, and the third. I got some music I can airdrop you. You cool with that? And by the time they get the drink, they kind of like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But when artists just approach and say, I'm a rapper, can I send you my song? Like, bitch, you fucking up the mix. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? But once they see I'm trying to assist them with the sake of an alcoholic beverage.
My back,
right, you scratch my back.
You get one of these.
Yours.
You can't even leave to go get you a drink, so I'm gonna make sure you good.
Right, I'm gonna make sure you good. I got you. But once you get this drink, like just an FYI, I got music. You think I can airdrop it to you?
Yeah, no.
What's the easiest part?
The easiest part is being a beautiful woman.
And not the giggle with
I'm glad you admitted it though. I'm glad you said
it.
So there is pretty privilege.
Oh my God, pretty privilege is such a thing, and
I'm glad
a lot of times I do lean into it. Sometimes I might be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it this way," but I definitely lean into it.
Can you remember any stories where the pretty privilege like help or assisted?
I mean, it happens all the time. Like the DJ will be a little more. They'll be a little more willing to play my shit because they're almost intrigued. They want to know what I'm going to say. They want to know if I'm bullshit. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, as a woman, a lot of time, especially, I'll say, like, let's say Sway in the Morning or these radio shows when they're on them, when we're right here and they're doing these shows on a podcast and they put that beat on and they're rapping, you almost feel like they're waiting for the woman to fuck up.
How are you in those dynamics, in those situations? Like, could somebody put on a beat and you spit a hot 16 or a hot, 32? Or y'all see how good I am?
You saying could he play a beat right now and could I rap?
Like a 24?
Potentially. No, not potentially. We could definitely do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, because the only reason I asked that is because there's two different type of artists. There's a type of artist where you can throw in a beat and just be where they are in their journey. They can motherfucking spit some shit.
They can do what they doing,
like,
right?
Okay. And then you got some artists where no, they do need more prep, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, but you just gotta kind of be prepared.
What type of artist are you?
No, I could probably. He put on a beat right now. I might be able to do a little 1 2 1 2.
Like what kind of beat? Like a Uchiwali beat? Because somebody
no, not
the
Uchiwali
beat was dropped last week, and he totally fucking butchered it.
Don't say that.
Oh, who did? So then don't do what the people butchered.
No.
He didn't butcher.
Yeah.
She said he ain't butchered.
That's why he be having me a
time. We had a good time.
He butchered. Oh, he's great, but he butchered it. What kind of beat? If you could have your way.
Man, shout out to my guy though.
If we could have my way.
If you could have a Burger King, what would you want to hear to really?
I feel like Uchiwali is like. I mean, I've definitely rapped on an Uchiwali beat before.
You did some shit.
Just tell me the type of vibe you want. I think I'm a good character. I got a good ear.
Give me like some classic shit.
Oh, you want some classic shit? Oh,
yeah.
I was about to hit you with some Don Toliver out this month.
No, don't know that. No shade to Don Toliver. You know what I'm saying?
Hit her with some hit her with a.
That nigga want a Grammy. But no, he got a song that got a hard ass beat to it. That's why.
I want some shit she could rip to.
All right, say less. She said she wants some classic shit. All right, bet.
Put
Let's
on
go.
some hardcore Lil Kim, suck my pussy while I count my millions.
Chill out.
Well, I'm just trying to inspire you.
She said she wants some classic shit. So
That's pretty classic.
Let's go right here with it.
What we got? Let's see. I gotta go through my Rolodex.
I ain't giving no.
You're not giving no tea.
I'm not giving no tea, and I'm not giving no fake ad time either. But all right, I got something. All right, so live and direct. This is your man Scrap Money. You know what I mean? The captain of the boys and the motherfucking loners is in the building. We got Whocamille in the building. You know what I mean? We holding it down. We got hilarious Omar in the building. You understand me?
Coming up next.
We got Fat Boy in the building. You
Let's
feel me?
go,
You know what I mean? I know
let's go.
everybody in the room. You understand me? It's real comfy in here. You know what I mean? So I got something that I want to play. She said she wants something classic, so I got to go with the classic. You feel me? So
Don't
we
pause
got?
no
we just want to flex on them. You know what I
All right,
mean?
let's hear it. This is a beat. This is
Yes, it's coming right here.
beat drop.
You was flexing. It's gonna drop on you, and then when you drop, I want you to drop because that's what we do. Scrap always pick up the pieces. You heard me?
Drop.
Flap.
7.
Let's go, Whocamille.
All right, got you.
Whocamille.
Money monster. Yeah. Look. Put in that work for results. I got a date with a Porsche. When I push it to start, results is somebody paying the cost. Put in that work for results. Big motor, no exhaust. Put in that order, it's gone. Put in that work and results. Love, money monster. Need my results with a comma. New nigga, no drama. Damn if a bitch be the 4th baby mama. Results is get your life, sis. Sagittarius, get the ISIS. I been on his mind like a psychic. He been on my line like a sidekick. We just do it like Nike. Don't know how dark the night might get. Might be light, might be dark, just like Mike did. Poison like Mike Biv. Can't trust a big button to smile like this. Can't trust a big button to smile like this. He can't. What we say? I do something every Monday called Millie Monday. And so it's basically that. And I just finished Q1. I have 12 Millie Mondays that I did in the first quarter of the year. Every Monday I basically do a freestyle, which is pre-written because you have to be prepared. One thing about it. So I do a freestyle on a recognizable beat or flipped version of a beat. Okay. And so actually next Friday I'll be releasing what is called the Who Print. And it's just all the Millie Mondays from Q1.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's called the Who Print.
So just a few more questions. You know, at the end of the day, who inspires you? Is there any artists that you want to work with? Like, so let's start there. So, who inspires you? Are you inspired by yourself? Is there anybody out there that you're like, damn, you know what? Yeah, they make me want to motherfucking go harder.
This is so cliche. What y'all think I'm about to say if I say it's super cliche? I'm an avid member of the Beehive. Like Beyonce is
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Oh my God, there's nobody else. Like when people in the interviews, when we had this conference, when we had this, question, they're like, well, who else besides Beyonce? I'm like, look, I'm not your average Beyonce fan. Beyonce, but it's because also Beyonce's story. Beyonce didn't come from no broken home. Beyonce had 2 parents in a very nice home in Houston. All she did was work her ass off. That's it. She don't got no sad story for real. Yeah. She worked hard for this shit. And she's proven time and time again that she is that bitch. And she inspires me. And she's training for the Renaissance tour. And so am I. I gotta look just as good in case I end up on a Jumbotron.
So you gonna be at that tour?
Am I gonna be at the tour?
You probably gonna be on the stage.
I can't wait until Beyonce puts, because what Beyonce does on her website on Beyonce.com is she's posts like baby pictures or a childhood photo of you for your birthday shout out. And so I just cannot wait until the day that is December 1st and she says happy birthday.
No, you're not.
Camille.
No, you're not.
That's your birthday? Your birthday's December 1st? Wow. Well, who's that? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's you.
That's me.
Your birthday December 1st?
Yes.
You heard me. I said Sagittarius, get the ISIS.
I definitely caught that.
Yeah, so I'm December 1st. I know, okay, it's okay.
Damn.
Not only are we both Sagittarius, we got the same birthday.
Yeah,
okay, we right here.
Yeah.
So
what are some things that we should know about Sagittarius that other people may not know?
Let me tell you, not even that other people may not know, but we really do fit into our little stereotypical. We don't care. I feel like the first time I really got played by a nigga was by a Sag, and I was kind of like, damn, is that what I be doing? Like I be doing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a taste of my own medicine. But we're really carefree. We might act mad, but we don't have the time to be mad. Like life is too short to be mad. What would you say?
People tell me I'm brutally honest. I don't know when you know what I mean.
They
cut
say
it
you're
off.
brutally
I'm brutally
honest.
honest, yeah, and kind of like, I don't care. Carefree.
Yeah, so carefree for sure. I definitely fit in like.
I mean, I'm a free thinker anyway.
Yeah, but like to be carefree and to just really do what you like. I can go out with a group of friends and then end up by myself and not with no nigga. I just like to move. That's one thing about me is I enjoy moving solo because I want to leave when I want to leave. I want to come and go when I want to come and go.
Well, just that we got the willingness to leave. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of
you
people
don't feel obligated to stay.
You know what I mean?
Sages don't feel obligated to take care of their friends. I'm not the mother of my friend group, bitch. Go get somebody else to do it.
I'll be in Wyoming somewhere. I'll just motherfucker get to
Right.
it. You feel me?
Where do you see yourself musically in the next couple of years?
Oh,
I know that you
musically,
made the move to
Atlanta, right? That was 2 years
for
ago.
the proper exposure and for proper resources and showcases.
Yeah.
But manifesting is great.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I've heard your music. I know you have the talent.
Mm-hmm.
You have the personality. Where would you like to see your music career
In the next 3 years, Whocamille will have a BET award, multiple BET awards. I'll have a MTV Music Video Award. I'll have a Grammy. In 3 years, I'll take a Grammy.
Yeah.
You know, even though they be doing us wrong, I'll take a Grammy just for the sake of it being a Grammy.
Okay.
I will end up being able to use my personality for a platform similar to something like Carisha Please. You know, but just kind of my own way. In 3 years, I will have done music with Young Baby Tate. I will have done music with I'll be on the radar of the Trinas, of the Coyle Rays. I will have done a song with Coyle Ray in 3 years. That's easy. And not easy like that, but I can just fuck with her. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We'll be on we'll have like a ladies' night. And it could be like Doechii, Lotto, Whocamille,
and
Coyle Ray.
It's only 4 or 5.
Well, no, it's plenty. It's so many women. Like this, I will have touched all the. How about this? I will have touched all the popping women. I will be out of Atlanta.
And where?
Okay. And if I could have it my way, I would be living in Miami.
Ooh, welcome to
I like
Miami.
it. 305. Yeah, and my sister lives in my sister lives in Fort Lauderdale, so I went to FAMU. That's if y'all didn't catch that, she's a college graduate.
Let's go.
She's a Delta girl. It's given educated. Okay, it's given. Don't play with it.
So I like that about you.
Yeah,
you putting yourself out there, you owning it, and that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, I can't be anybody but me.
We want to see you on the. We want to see you. We want to see you on that stage, accepting your work. Because then I think they would.
No, not we want to see you. You can't wait to see me.
We can't wait to see you.
Yes,
we can't wait to see
I like
you.
that.
Before we wrap things up, are there any other talents you have? Because I know you do music. Do you at the end of the day, do you model? We know you write. Like,
so
what's up?
I was one of the lead models for the Steve Madden Slutty Vegan Mad Slutty shoe campaign. So that's cool. But I also didn't really talk to y'all about that. So how I ended up, I'll go back to that. Since we're on it. So basically, during COVID 2020, my homegirl sent me a flyer and sent me a note and was like, look, Slutty Vegan is having a jingle contest. I think you should submit. And I was kind of like, okay, I guess. Like, what I'm going to say about vegan burgers and vegan hot dogs and shit. But I ended up submitting. And I made the top 10, then I made the top 3, and then I ended up winning it. And so the next week, they flew me out and made the jingle. The jingle was actually with Snoop Dogg. So that was super cool. Like, I didn't meet Snoop Dogg, but once I did my verse, I came back and that was in August. Okay. I came back in October. They brought me back in October. Then they played it with Snoop Dogg on there. So I'm like, oh shit.
But you got a song with Snoop now?
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is like the most household name, exactly, or rap name. I mean, he's aligned with Martha Stewart. And so then maybe 2 months after that, they hit me and was like, Pinky hit me, like I told y'all earlier, the CEO, founder of Slutty Vegan, she hit me and was basically like, hey, like, I really want to start a production company. I want to get into music and I want you to be my first artist and I need you to come to Atlanta. Like, are you open to that? So I was like, yeah. So that's how I got to Atlanta. I'm the first artist on Slutty Productions.
Let's go.
Under the Slutty Vegan Empire. Yes.
Drop that shit.
But I wanted to answer the question. What was the question? Before we go,
it was. Is there anything else you do?
Any talent? So before, another part of my story, before I was Whocamille, I was Coach Free, and so I was a PE teacher and a volleyball coach.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, in Baltimore. So I was a teacher. So really, honestly, my toxic trait is that I think I'm a better parent than parents because I just know how to deal with kids. A lot of times, parents fall victim to their children. Yes or no? Do they not? The kids can get over on their parents because that's their pride and joy. That is their baby. But as an outside source, as a previous teacher, as a coach, look, you can't do that shit with me. Okay, you'll be okay without that snack. You can wait 10 minutes for that.
They can't get over on me because I was a bad child.
Well, you get what I'm saying, but I feel like I'm a child whisperer, and I love teaching.
No, but I
teach right over at Brems Lane. That's where I was a PE teacher at. Over East
nice.
Bel Air. It's now the Bel Air Edison School.
Mm-hmm.
But dope. And then I also coach volleyball at AFIA at the Seed School of Maryland. I coached at Trinity. I coached at Trinity Washington University. Like I was outside, I was working.
So you're competitive.
Yeah, I'm competitive.
Okay.
Well, we love that.
But I don't see no competition now.
Okay.
We definitely want you. We definitely appreciate you coming in and sharing some of your journey with us and some of your story and some of your music.
Of course.
We got so caught up just talking shit.
Do we need a closer
at the end of the day? No, we actually going to bring on our second guest.
Oh, we don't need a closer because the second guest is going to come on the show.
We're going to bring.
We're going to take a brief intermission though.
Okay.
You know what I mean, with some
you
music.
can do intermission.
Yeah, go ahead, play that. Ate it up.
And then we're going to come back with our second guest to talk some shit. And we're gonna talk about the 10 hot topics that we have going on.
Will I come back for the 10 hot topics? Okay.
In 2023.
Yeah,
so
let's get it. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you
just
so
to remind
much.
them again, how can you be found?
You can find my music on all streaming platforms. I'm on Apple, Tidal, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube, wherever there's music. Whocamille is present. My Instagram, my Instagram is my name, Whocamille, WHOCAMILLE. I'm also on Twitter. I got a little personality, but it's Whocamille with an underscore. Don't judge the Twitter. It's like a diary. Mind your business. I'm trying to get into TikTok, so y'all fuck with me on TikTok. I think my TikTok might be, I think it's just Whocamille or it might be Whocamille. Just look up the name, man. Whocamille.
Make sure it's together.
That's me. Yeah, all one word. WHOCAMILLE.
Well, Whocamille, it was a pleasure having you on.
I appreciate y'all. Social loners. I so appreciate y'all inviting me and making room for me to be on y'all platform. I'm grateful to be here, and I always want to fuck with the home team. You need the home team to have your back.
For sure.
410 shit. Bitch, you know how we do.
And you are gonna.
We definitely and when we do our round table, we gonna get into some home team shit.
Yeah, some things when
sure.
When we do our 10 hot topics.
Oh yeah, let's get into it.
So again, thank you for coming through. We're gonna get into some more music of yours.
Yeah.
Into intermission, and we'll be back with the second part of the show.
Alrighty,
guys, refill your cups and.